I just found my new favorite slot. Morongo. Good food, good fun, good times.
For everybody.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
Now at 5, we're learning about 2 people killed in a crash in Jefferson Park. One of them had hoped to join the military. That dream was cut short.
Plus, Florida Supreme Court ruling allowing a 6-week abortion ban to take effect next month. What happens next is up to voters.
And they are making more and we're all paying more. The impact of raising the minimum wage here in California. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is NBC4 News at 5.
And so we begin at 5 today with that pay bump for fast food workers. Customers immediately notice the extra cost of their meals today. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Carolyn Johnson. Annabelle is off. There is already limited access to affordable and healthy food in some communities. NBC4's Amber Frias joins us now from South Los Angeles with the impact of these prices there. Amber.
That's right. Good afternoon. On this stretch of Crenshaw Boulevard near 28th Street, restaurants with healthy options or even grocery stores are hard to find. But fast food restaurants, they dominate. And for a lot of people who live here, they've become a part of their daily nutrition, mainly because of affordability. And that is until now. Jose Castillo finds himself at McDonald's every other day. For him, the Golden Arches offer not just affordability, but convenience.
Sometimes you feel like tired and you just go buy your hamburger.
But with the looming increase in fast food prices as a result of the statewide minimum wage hike, Castillo worries about his future options. Living along this stretch of Crenshaw Boulevard in South LA poses challenges for people like him. Despite a wide variety of fast food options like Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Yoshinoya, supermarkets are scarce. Experts at USC's Institute for Food System Equity have designated this area a food desert for its lack of accessible, affordable food options.
If pay is going up, that's great, and folks are earning more, lifting them potentially out of food insecurity and helping them with their lives. But at the same time, we should be making food accessible and affordable, especially healthy food.
Something that could prove much harder as fast food chains begin to raise their prices.
Every time something of a necessity goes up, food and whatnot, at some point, stockholders need to take a hit and just keep it, so the public doesn't have to pay more.
James Woods, who also eats fast food a few times a week, anticipates having to cut back.
I don't know yet. I think we all have a wait and see. Let's wait and see.
For now, most people are left with the uncertainty about what their future dining options will look like. And there are already several restaurants, fast food restaurants across the LA area that have raised their prices as of this morning. Here in South LA, there's a Taco Bell right next to us who confirmed they were part of the list of these restaurants who have raised their prices. Employees told us items went up anywhere from a few cents to about $1. But for now, reporting live, Amber Frias, NBC4 News.
Amber, thank you for that. And new at 5 here today, friends and family mourning the loss of a young man who was killed in a high-speed crash in Jefferson Park. This is video showing the aftermath of that accident last week. Today, NBC4's Ted Chen spoke to friends who say that young man had dreams of joining the military.
Oscar, he was the life of the party, man. He was an amazing guy.
He was the brother that I never had.
Growing up in Hollywood, they played soccer together, went to school together, and did life together. But now Jose Suarez and Brendan Aguirre are mourning the loss of their friend Oscar Santos Varela, who was the best man at Aguirre's wedding.
I still remember how encouraging he was for me to do this, for me to take that step in life, and how it also inspired him to to settle down as well.
Oscar will not get that chance after last week's horrific car crash in Jefferson Park. Police say the BMW he was riding in the back seat was traveling more